In this training video, we're going to be talking about list stacking. What is it, how to do it, and why you should be doing it when you're building a list of potential motivated sellers. So let's not waste any more time and jump in. Hey, it's Chris Goff with REI Pro, and today we're going to talk about list stacking. So list stacking is a great way for real estate investors to narrow down their lead generation list. Today, I'm going to show you how to do this in REI Pro. If you're not an REI Pro member, there's a link in the description. You should check it out. Okay, here in REI Pro, I'm in our lead generation section called Lead Pro. First things first, select a location. So in this example, we're going to choose our Orlando, Florida location. Once your selection is chosen, this is where the magic happens. We're going to go into what are you looking for. As you can see, we have several lead types to choose from. When lead stacking, our goal is to choose multiple lead types to pinpoint owners most likely to have higher motivation by identifying those who appear on multiple lead filters. So as an example, I'm going to select absentee owners and vacant properties. So not only does the owner not live there, but the post office is also saying it's vacant and they're not going to be delivering mail there. This generally tells an investor that the owner should have higher motivation to sell. Think about it. The home sits vacant. Someone could vandalize the property. Someone could get hurt on the property, and it's costing the owner money in taxes, insurance, and possibly a mortgage. And because it's an absentee owner, they may not even live in the area or even in the same state. This is where motivation generally goes up. Let's click search and see our results. So here we have over 2,500 properties. Now you may want to filter this down a little bit more. So if you click our filter button, you have a lot of different filters in here. Number one, you could also change and stack more types of lead sources here to even further pinpoint exactly what you're looking for. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. I'm going to start just eliminating types of property that maybe I'm just not interested in. So I'm going to stick with the single family home. Now below, you can go through several different filter types from estimated value, tax. One thing I want to do is go in and put, I need properties that have at least 50% equity, right? So this would be great if you're wholesaling properties, if you're retailing properties, and you need that deep discount. Now, if you're doing creative financing, such as lease options or even seller financing, you can adjust these filters as you see fit. I'm also going to exclude any HELOCs or reverse mortgages in this list as well. Now I'm going to scroll down and we have more additional filters. One filter you may want to do, pretty popular, is the last sold date. So maybe you're an investor that only targets properties where the owner has owned the property for at least 2 years. Next, I could scroll down and say, okay, what types of properties are we looking for? Now, the owner, is it individually owned or is it company owned? Now, a lot of investors may want to go after the individual. Then we say, do they live in state or do they live out of state, or do you just want both? So as you can see, our total count so far, just even doing the filters, we're down to 494 leads. I'm just going to go ahead and click apply filters. So now that we've brought our list down, you could actually further pinpoint. And one thing that I absolutely love is our mapping system here. So if I go in, I'm just going to click a little zoom here just to get a little bit closer. One thing you may want to do is go up to our schools and select high school. You know, it's very important that if you're a retailer, that you're buying properties where, hey, if I'm going to fix this property up and sell to a family, generally those families are going to want to live in a fairly good school system. And this is really going to help you by identifying where those boundary lines are, as well as what are the school ratings. So as you can see, I'll just go here in the middle, Boone High School. I can literally just say add all the properties that fit this criteria that are just in the Boone High School. I could also go down and add maybe Oak Ridge High School. And now what I'm doing is further pinpointing. You also have the capability of using our draw tool, and maybe you can just go in, and this isn't going to be exact. You could scroll in and, really fine tune this, but as an example, you could use that as well. I'm going to keep going through this process until I have that certain amount of leads that I want to target. Now, from this point, I could go over to my actions button and I can do several things here. One of the things we recommend, number one, is to take these properties and put them in what we call a campaign, right? So a campaign then could be, send postcards, send letters. Maybe you want to do bulk skip tracing. So you have a lot of different things that you could do here. So definitely want to move this list into your marketing section, and then let's start marketing these leads. So as you can see, you could really pinpoint leads by stacking your list, applying filters that meet your buying criteria. This eliminates the properties you don't want. If you like this training, please subscribe and click that like button. We're just trying to inspire people to start investing in real estate. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.